Hey guys, it's Sasha, and I'm here to talk about something that a lot of people don't really talk about, but hey, that's what I'm here for. So today we're going to talk about the different myths of rape. Men can't be raped. When people say things like this, it's like they're living in a stone age. It really has changed. And when people say that men can't be raped, it means that they're the most powerful people, and since they are so powerful, then hey, no one can touch them, right? Wrong. There are a lot of men who are raped, but because of the stigma and the shame attached with it, as well with the stigma with women being raped, they don't really report them as much as women do. A man can't rape his wife. When people say a man can't rape his wife, it's kind of like saying since a man has graciously married off a woman, he has the right to do with her as he please, which is absolutely incorrect. Anytime a person says no, or a time a person doesn't want to do anything and they voice that opinion, married or not, once you go past that, that is when it becomes rape. A man can rape his wife if she says no and is not enjoying it. Another thing people think is that if you start having sex with somebody, you can't say no in the middle because you already started, so it can't be considered rape. That is also false because you could just be accepting the things that happened in the beginning and you don't want them to do anything past it. Rape only occurs at night. When people say rape only occurs at night, it's the stereotypical story of rape that we receive in grade school, in television shows, and movies. Sexual assault can happen anywhere. It can happen in the daytime, it can happen at night, it can happen in a car, it can happen almost anywhere. And that is the problem. People don't understand that this sexual assault, the violence against women, is not just cookie cutter. It's not. There are so many things. When people say that rape is just about violence, it's just about sex, it's not. There are so many different other elements, and if you are not educated about it, then you don't even know what you're doing or what's happening to other people. Women incite men to rape. Here's a picture of me at my aunt's funeral, and a lot of people might say, oh, she was asking for it because my dress is short and my shoes are pretty high. Actually, I was just going to church and that was the only thing that I had to wear. A lot of people say that women ask for rape because of the way that they dress, because of the way their hair is. Women don't ask to be sexually assaulted. It's not fair to say that women are restricted to wear certain things so that they won't be sexually assaulted. It needs to start with the men, and they need to control themselves, not the women controlling what they wear. That's just outrageous. She should just forget it. Telling a person to forget that they were raped is like telling an African American person to forget slavery. It's something that's just so grand, you can't really forget it. I mean, if it happened to you, then you can't just say, hey, let me forget about it. It's not that simple. It's a mental and physical thing that happened to you. So to say is just forget it is really insensitive. Rapists are non-white. When people say rapists are non-white, it kind of just makes me think, are we still in the 18th century where slavery is just upon us? Why would you think that people who are not white are the only people who are violent? That's like saying every stereotypical movie about Mexican drug cartels is real. That every person of Mexican descent is a drug lord. Those stereotypes are not even funny, but because they are so prevalent in media, it kind of makes it seem like it's okay to say those things. If you don't have the facts about what is actually happening and that's the only source of information that you have, then yeah, you would have that perception that yes, only black people rape. Which is kind of sad. I hope this video was very informative. I hope you go down in the description box. There is a link where I got all of the myths about sexual assault. You can go there. You can also just do a Google search. It's a lot of different information on the web, and if you don't know about it, it really kind of limits you to the no means no way of life, and that's really not a way to live.